Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host,
You're the host?
also known as Rita. That's Aaron, and today we're going to be talking about the Hoyo De Monterrey. I believe it's called the Governor.
Yes, it is called the Governor. And this is essentially, I believe, your standard Hoyo De Monterrey. Nothing too fancy about it. They're typical mainstream, main blend.
It says here that it's got the original blend feature Nicaraguan, Honduran, and Dominican tobaccos dressed in a silky Ecuadorian Sumatran wrapper. The 150 was a Habano shade wrapper grown in Esteli.
So there you have it. Ecuadorian Sumatra with a blend of Nicaraguan, Honduran, and Dominican long fillers. And it's a 4-country ordeal.
And Aaron said this sampler I got for $17.50. Our local smoke shop sells it.
And I kind of have a thread hanging out of mine.
As some would say, it sucks to be you.
No, I don't think it does. Well, what if it makes mine smoke better?
Too much information. Oh. First of all, I want to say the sniff. I'm picking up hints of cocoa and light cedar. And this end where I got the hole punch light cedar, this end cocoa.
I'll say this, it actually, in my opinion, smells about as exciting as a cardboard box. Almost no flavor sense. It's... I don't smell anything off yours either.
He's got a sniffer problem today, though.
No, I do not.
So, let's toast these and get started today.
Oh, now my string's gone. Mine is no longer special because it has the power of string. Are you having difficulties? That probably is out of fluid or something.
We have the can here.
Mm-hmm. It's over there. For a second, I had the flavor of charbroiled steak. Just a second, but it was there. So far this is very, very mild. No strong hints of any flavor yet. Other than that, like, initial hit, just charbroiled steak.
I'm not picking it up. I'm picking up something totally different, which is...
Now I'm still actually kind of getting a little of that flavor.
Actually, he's actually right on that. Now that I've gotten to sit down to sample it properly, he's completely right, you know. And yes, if it isn't the lighter, by the way, going, it's the striker. But I decided to fill it to try it to see.
And it still ain't working. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's got plenty of fluid, I can tell by that.
I just filled it to the top, so...
As weird as it is, that is kind of the flavor I'm getting. It's a mild form of it, but that's the flavor.
And, let's see, Jose Gainer, or Jenner? Gainer?
I don't even know how to pronounce that. I know, I see it on the side.
Anyways, apparently this is also the same company that makes Excalibur cigar. Hoyo De Monterrey's Excaliburs, I believe.
You know, I'd like to see a cigar someday that highlights the tercidors, and on the band there'll be like little initials that say who the tercidor was or something. That way, I don't know. It'd be kind of an interesting idea. We have 24 Tercidors, each one's identified by a number. You want to see who your Tercidor was, you can go and see online. You know, that'd be kind of a neat little thing, I think. Just a thought. Some people wouldn't care, and some would want to smoke one from every one of their Tercidors to see who the better Tercidor was.
Personally, I don't care. As long as you give Cigar credit to the women who they roll the wrappers from off the thighs of virgins. As long as they're hot and attractive, then yeah, you can do that.
You mean the old wives' tale of how Cuban cigars were rolled?
Yes.
Anyways, I think we shall get back in on a third of this, and I'm still picking up that kind of
Stay tuned.
steak flavor.
Stay tuned.
Yep.
Welcome back to the first half of the Hoyo De Monterrey Governor.
And this, I have to say that I'd recommend this for a barbecue. It's very decent flavor of like smoky hickory and charbroiled steak, basically.
As long as it's a porterhouse.
It just really makes me think of a barbecue. So, I mean, those aren't exactly the flavors, but it's the image, the feeling that I'm getting from it. So
I don't think Jose Giener, who invented this cigar and made it, was thinking of steaks, but when he got it done, well, he got it done.
So I definitely recommend it for a barbecue.
Yeah, it does taste like a steak. Hickory smoked, you know, a little mesquite all fused together. I'd be calling this the steak bomb, basically. Steak flavor.
But it doesn't exactly. I mean, that's the weird thing. It's like, I guess they say certain sounds can bring back memories, or certain sights can bring back memories. Well, this has a certain flavor that makes me have a memory of barbecues. So, probably a very similar thing to it. If I really want to get down to it and try to break it up, it's pretty much hay and earth, but it still kind of has that, and a smoky wood.
It gives billows of smoke, in my opinion.
It has only been 35 minutes for us to the halfway point, though. So for Toro, it's kind of on the short side for smoke, but it's very pleasant so far.
Oh, exactly. I recommend it so far. We'll get into the final part.
Oh,
and
very mild and mellow. There's nothing in this harsh or strong. No peppery.
And what do you think? Very smooth. It's got a smooth aftertaste, like I'm.
Oh yeah, and it's got a decent finish to it.
Exactly. That's something that
very
really
pleasing
good.
so far.
Oh, very pleasing so far.
Much more so than the 150th.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. So please look for part 3 coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the final third of this cigar review. I do want to say I'm starting to get a small construction error. The wrapper is trying to unpeel itself.
And I've had no problem. I
just want to say be careful, because I put my tongue twice in my life on the cherry, and it was not good.
I'm saying that this is now kind of picking up a more leathery flavor to it. It's kind of lost some of that barbecue-ish flavor I was talking about. And it's kind of just become woodsy and leathery, rather standard at the end here. Nice little change up though, so that it does change consistencies, and so it's not all boring. I am an hour and 10 minutes into this. It's turned out to be like an hour and 20-minute smoke, so I can't complain too much. It's quite tasty. I would recommend it.
I gotta say, I'm picking up hints of cedar. I'm also picking up hints of leather notes. And what was the other one you were talking?
Woodsy and leathery.
Yeah, well, I'm picking up cedar notes, so that's close enough to woodsy. But
I would definitely recommend this for like a barbecue, especially if, you know, like afterwards or something like that.
I recommend it as well for a barbecue, but I also want to say for a cigar smoker as well as a reviewer, smoke it if you have a windless day. You don't want to have it barbecuing and fire it up because your cigar is going to be burning.
Well, I don't know. This one doesn't seem like it's going to be that big of an issue. This has been almost a razor sharp burn for me from the beginning. I've not even needed so much as one touch up. My lighter has stayed out of my hands.
I've had a light touch up here and there, but nothing major. Otherwise, it's burned flawless and billows of smoke still. So I would say this cigar is a really nice
That's a winner.
cigar, and I highly recommend it. And because we paid $17.50 for this box, I highly recommend it. Even if you get 2 of them and you get 2 of the 150 editions.
You can't complain about 4 cigars for less than $20.
Yeah, that's less than $5.
And they all
a
are
stick.
pretty decent.
I do want to say it's about $4.25 $4.25 a stick, but I recommend to try the 150th edition and let us know what you think. Maybe you liked it where we didn't, so that's
we didn't just hate it though. We did like it, but it's just there were some things about it that we didn't like it per se. But anyways, that's our review of this.
Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. May God bless you all, and enjoy every puff.